Well, hello. Here we are in my shop loft. This is my part 2 of cleaning out my shop. And like all areas that are dumping grounds for unwanted items or things that we don't use all the time, this is an ongoing process. It's never a one and done. We're constantly having to come back and clean and sort and declutter and do that. So I hope this is inspiring to you. It wasn't that bad in the beginning up here. This is the easy area. And I did get rid of a few things in my impromptu yard sale that I already had. But anyway, without further ado, I will get into it and I will see you at the end. As you can see, I am up in my shop loft. My supervisor is here to make sure I do a good job, but thought I'd give it a quick sweep out and see what I've got here to remind myself what I have. If you watched my impromptu yard sale video, you know that I took a couple of things out of here and they actually sold, so that was great. Most of the things up here are things that I thought that I wanted to keep for whatever reason, whether I wanted it for this log cabin that my brother and I were supposed to build, and we've been talking about it for 40 years. It's never happened. Yeah, and I've got, my grandmother's old dresser there and my mom's trunk, plus some other things that, I acquired over the years and thought that I would need. Now, I'm also going to go through all the cubbies on this side and that. I don't think there's too much on that one there, but there might be a few things. If I recall correctly, there's some pipes, there's some fluorescent light bulbs, maybe some insulation. I might have my son's memory box back there. Not sure about that. I can't remember if he came and got it or not. These boards are my son's, but I'm not going to worry about those because I've got other things I can worry about getting rid of. And he may end up actually coming and staying with me temporarily if he sells his house before he can move into another one. So I will just get started here and see if there's anything I can get rid of, and I will reorganize things that I want to keep up here, and then I can start downstairs. I brought this little table down from upstairs. As you can see, there's like little mold things on top because I had the wicker coffee table on top flipped over and it was probably still damp. So I thought I would see how clean it would come by giving it a wipe. Some of it's coming off, but not all of it, so I think I'm going to have to repaint that anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do there. I was originally thinking that would be a good table for my son's apartment so he could put his TV on. Right now they've got it perched on a little narrow chest of drawers, which looks ridiculous, and honestly the chest of drawers should go in the bedroom, but anyway. And then I was thinking, I brought down this trunk here. That might be better for the TV to go on, and he can also hide a lot of his junk in there, and when it's empty it's not that heavy. So these are the things I'm thinking about for my son's apartment. Oh, now these curtains here I'm going to wash. I had used them on my front porch before, but I think when they're washed they would probably fit at least one of the windows in my son's apartment. And they're not too feminine. That's got to keep in mind. I can't give him anything that's too girly because I know he won't like it. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Better get back up there. So I am done for the day here. It's starting to get a little bit warm. Looking a lot better. I took a number of things downstairs, which I'll show you in a minute. I found an extra bed frame hidden here. Also an old patio umbrella frame that I forgot I had. Those are both things that need to go to the dump for metal salvage. Normally I kept this area to bring my patio furniture in the fall to put away for the winter. Haven't done that for a couple of years. I was lazy and just left it downstairs because I also have barbecues now. Extra barbecues for my guest suites, that is. Now that I'm not doing that anymore, I can probably start getting rid of them. But as I mentioned earlier, some of the things up here are kind of sentimental stuff. My grandmother's furniture, my mom's. Now the bed frames there that were my grandmother's, I was always keeping those for that log cabin I mentioned that my brother and I never did get around to building. And I think eventually those will actually end up going. But I'm going to focus on the things that are easier to get rid of first, because I got a lot more to do. Got rid of quite a bit in my impromptu yard sale last weekend, and yeah, now I've got some more. So these are kind of keeping things for now anyway. Yeah, I found a couple extra things of like big garbage bags full of the pink insulation, some other insulation. I think I got, it's so dusty up here. Oh yeah, the light bulbs that I was sure I had. And I also got, look at all this bubble wrap and foam wrapping stuff. So when I'm ready to move, I've got all that to use for wrapping. And I did find my son's memory box there with his baby clothes and stuff, a few pieces, not a lot, and some toys and his baby book. And I will remind him of that and see if he wants any of it. He probably wants the baby book. I don't imagine he wants the other stuff. You know, we always, as moms, hang on to the things that are sentimental to us, but a lot of times our kids just don't want it, right? The chimney was taken out several years ago when I had the roof redone. So I don't know, I might just leave it like that, and the next owner can figure out if they want to put a new chimney in and have the wood stove working again downstairs. I haven't used it in like forever. Oh, I ended up putting a lot of things in the drawers. Like patio cushions. Lots of patio cushions. And just figured I'd put them in the drawers there. And here I've got a couple of pictures that were my mom's. So sentimental again. And my mom gave me that really cute little cherry embroidered napkin and tea cozy. But never use, of course. I'll deal with the hard stuff, the sentimental stuff for me. A lot of doilies and tablecloths and things that were my grandmother's and my mom's. A car blanket, which is just very handy, and a couple of cushions. Actually, 3 cushions, 2 like this, and then there's the one big striped one, which I thought may or may not come in handy for my son's apartment because I'm decorating it for him. I put all my grandmother's dishes in the 2 bottom drawers here, so they're kind of out of the way. And I'll show you some of the things that I've taken out of here. So that little doll stroller my grandmother gave to me, it was not hers when she was a kid, but she gave that to me when I was very young. And if I can sell it to a doll collector, I will do that, I think, because I don't display my dolls anymore. I did for a while collect dolls myself, and I'm past that. I'm trying to downsize, right? Keep reminding myself I don't need it anymore. It's a nice memory. I got this cane here that my uncle made, and I'm going to keep that. I hate to say it, but I might need it someday. Yeah. I love this little basket. Had it forever. It kind of matches the laundry basket in my guest room. And I got this in Spain. I love that. I have another one that's bigger though. But anyway, I'm not sure. I'm not yet ready to let that go. And then I've had this forever too. It's like a little wine bottle, but I've never put wine in it. But it's funny the things that you hang on to, right? So I think this is a good start. It's looking a lot better. And there's the only thing on that side in the cubbies is the bed rails for those 2 beds. There's a 3/4 size and a twin size. And I did bring up 2 boxes of my wine bottles from downstairs because I'm ever hopeful that my boyfriend will actually make some wine. But all the other boxes that are just a mix match of leftover bottles, I'm gonna take those in and get a refund. Well, here we are at the end of the video. If you've watched this far, then I really appreciate you watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you. But I wanted to say, when it comes to decluttering, we all know it's an ongoing process. It never ends. But you don't have to pick the overwhelming areas to start with, like I did with part 1 downstairs. I'll link that in an end screen probably for you. But yeah, pick an easy win. Start somewhere that's not that bad. Whether it's just a drawer, a cabinet, whatever. Maybe a room that really doesn't have that much stuff in it, like this. And the thing is, with the easy wins, it gives you the momentum to keep on going. And gradually, bit by bit, we can get through our stuff. So I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you in the next one.